Billin, Uptown Murf.
Top Billin villains.
Yo, Top Billin. Draft week is finally here, and you know your man John Snyder is about to be on his J.O.B. Listen, John Snyder did the damn thing in free agency, which sets up Seattle absolutely perfectly to really nail this draft and to get the retool going as quick as possible. First and foremost, man, your boy working with Jerome Baker. Jerome Baker, we know him as one of those run-and chase backers. Just a complete tackle machine. Good luck getting outside register on him. Not going to happen. He's about as quick to the corner as it gets. And your man, Tyrell Dodson, very much in the same mold, although he brings a little bit more physicality at the point of attack. As we see right here on the wall and discard. Let's go back on that right there. My man coming through right here. Phil on Cam Jurgens. Bang! Pop his head up at the top like Jack in the Box. Completely fill those muddy waters. And you know your man Mike Macdonald is loving that, because that is his position of excellency, and he will make sure that position is excellent. He got these one-year guys, but man, harkening back to his time at Michigan, I'm sure he has to have his eye on one Junior Colson, who he helped get up to speed as quickly as anyone I've seen. Junior Colson was that dude from day one at Michigan. Not only is he my number one linebacker for Seattle, but he's my number one linebacker overall, maybe a 1A, 1B. Let's get a quick profile. We're going to knock out a few of these quick studies. Got to hit a few of them before the draft. Come back, do the actual draft studies once we know the picks. Junior Colson, 6'2", 238 pounds, man. So a lot of these guys these days pushing more like 220 pounds. So he has excellent size. At 6'2", yeah, Junior Colson has the makeup to be somebody formidable for the next however many years. All right, so I've done a lot of labbing, going back to 2021 when he was a freshman, just to see how Mike Macdonald used him. And man, he used him absolutely perfectly, because he has the ability to flip styles. He's almost a combination of Baker and Dodson. We see him knifing the gap here, getting leverage, fertilizing the offensive lineman on his way to the ball carrier. Excellent patience being shown by Junior Colson here. Look at him squeeze right down the line of scrimmage, just how you draw it up. He reads as a Mike linebacker to me. I believe he could also play will. That makes him very valuable in this draft. Look at the shuffle. Oh my God, this is textbook, guys. Anybody playing linebacker out there, watch this guy do it. This was as a true freshman. Shuffle, shuffle, diagnose, right? Skirt around the block right there. Squeeze it down the line of scrimmage flat. Oh, great job by Michael Barrett in front of him as well. That's how you work in tandem. Seattle should look at both of those guys. Let's get back to the physical portion of his game. Bang! Look at him take on the block just to help, right? That's a selfless act right there, because he doesn't necessarily make the tackle, at least not initially, but bang, right there, stuff raviolis to damn linemen. Remember, this is a pro-style defense with pro-style elements to it. Right there, he has to man that gap, but he does so by placing his man in the gap, Coulson blowing him. Patience, having a game plan, making sure each rep looks like the rep before. Your defensive coordinator specializes in your position, and he was good enough to get a head coach job in the NFL just a couple of seasons later. There's a reason why this guy is as good as he is, right? He had a great foundation, clearly taught to be patient over the gaps and be on the same exact rhythm that the running back is on. Now check this out. It's clear that Mike Macdonald, right, in man-to-man defense, he's going to have them play their legit roles, right? So they're switching sides. Some of these guys, they'll just stay put, right, when you get the motion man. But it looks like they're playing him more to the strength of the formation. And as you can see, he doesn't take the fake pitch here. You got Sean Clifford on a fake pitch, and you got him going to run down the alley with a lead blocker. Look at him, stick those spikes in the ground, get back flat down the line of scrimmage with it. Excellent work by him. Once again, showing his football intelligence, showing his patience, and showing the understanding of the framework of the defense. Much like Jerome Baker, he can add some serious value in the fabricated pressure game. working a 3-man weave with Chris Hinton and Aiden Hutchinson on the outside. Dipped it to the outside just to bring it back to the inside, put that mental gymnastics on the running back who abandoned his post and closing speed on Sean Clifford. Clifford going down easier than a $2 hooker. Aiden Hutchinson in on the play too. So playing with all that NFL talent and being able to shine as a freshman, intelligence and FBI combined, they did a good job of getting him on the inside, and this could have been a much bigger gainer had he not been on his job. They got him inside, running his tunnel. They got good space in here, but look at this. Bang, right up in his chest right there. Cleared out his chest cavity, discards him, gets upfield, and gets himself a tackle. And if all else fails, I'm confident that he would be that guy to hustle down a play. You see him right here. He gets very far inside. Sean Clifford with the evacuation, and look who chases him down. All those skills combined in one. Look at the physicality once again, the stack and shed, run down Sean Clifford. Now, how does Seattle make this happen? Man, so that's a tough one once again. Without a second-round pick as it currently stands, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you go for somebody like Junior Colson with the 16th pick? I personally wouldn't do it, even with the ties to Mike Macdonald and understanding the scheme, or at least a variation of the scheme. I doubt it would be exactly like they ran it in college, but it should be some semblance of it. So he should be familiar with that. Can't do an off-ball linebacker that high. I wouldn't even do an off-ball linebacker in the first round, period. So if we're going to the second round, there's no second round pick. Does he survive all the way to the pick they have, the 81st pick? You never know. I don't think there are that many players better than Junior Colson for him to be down that far in the draft. But hey, stranger things have happened. We shall see. He's my number one linebacker, a 1A, 1B type cat there with, of course, my guy Jeremiah Trotter. You have some other guys there, man, like Peyton Wilson and Edgerrin Cooper. No telling where those guys go, but I would have to think that just about all those guys would go in the second round if one of them doesn't sneak in the first round. So it is John Schneider. He has a penchant for making things happen. So the make shit happen guy would definitely be on his J.O. to make that happen, I believe, if your man Coach Macdonald wants that. So could that be with a trade back at the 16th pick? Man, that would be a possibility, I would have to think. You just never know how these things go in the draft. All I know is I cannot wait for this draft, man. So keep it locked right here. We're going to have a ton of content dealing with the draft and how it shakes out. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that thanks button. Tip your waiter. You always know your boy be serving that hibachi. All right? Let me know what you think about Junior Colson, though. Salute.
Top Billin of Town Murf.
Top Billin, villains.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.